Hello everybody, Mikey here. Some people call me Panzernator. And today we have a replay that was a game from Warships Weekend, a Warship stream a few weeks ago. And those of you who are watching, you know this game and what happens. But for those of you who aren't watching, I do encourage you to tune into our Warships Weekend streams. That's usually on Friday and usually at 6 p.m. Some weeks we aren't able to get the gang together, but it's me, yours truly, and I am yours truly, so I just said my name twice, Yoda Soda and Victim Raid. Make sure you never miss that. Be sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that fun stuff. And also follow the link below in the description to join the Panzer Nation on Discord. There's a channel called Streams where, imagine that, I post about streams and when streams will happen and when they will not happen. So, what's happening right now is, well, toot for good luck, because that I don't know, it's just the thing I do now that they've added horns into the game. And so I was gonna go away, and I am in a Texas, Yoda and Iron Duke, and Victim in a Piotr Velicki. Piotr Velicki. Piotr Velicki. Russian names are hard. One of my buddies in college took Russian. I don't even think he understands it. And then there's that great comedy skit, The Machine. But yeah, anyway, Yoda and I were going to go A, and Victim's like fixing food or coffee or dealing with something. And he's yelling across the room like, "Guys, go see!" And so we turn and go see. And I get my full-fledged Texas barbecue brisket fueled, like 18 knots. This thing goes like 20 if I don't turn at all. But the Texas is definitely not the fastest ship in the game, but it does have some of the coolest camos. It has two very patriotic camos. I think this one's called Lone Star, and I like this one better than the other one. The other one looks like it incorporates aspects of the Union Jack, which those of you who know anything about anything know that the Union Jack is British and not American. But yeah, so let's look at matchmaking a little bit. There are some tier 6s, mainly the carriers are the concern, but no tier 6 battleships, which helps in two Nürnbergs and a Furry Goat and a Gepard. Good old Gepard. New French destroyers. Haven't really tried them out yet, mainly because at the time of recording, which this is being recorded weeks before it's uploaded, because, well, I got a bunch of replays all at once, and I don't want to lose them, especially this game. Even though I do have the highlights from the stream, which, well, you know, which are good to look at or could be useful if necessary. I want to get these replays up and out to you fine people of YouTube. You want to see more Warships replays like this, be sure to, subscribe to the channel. And I know I tend to ramble a lot in these, so please bear with me. If if you want me to cover a topic, like a few weeks ago, I talked about Ouija adding submarines to the game, and feel free to, like I said earlier, join the Discord and be like, "Yo, Panzer, your next Warships replay, talk about this." And it can literally be anything. I'll tell you what I think about college football or other sports. If I don't know anything about it, I'll tell you I don't know anything about it and probably continue to ramble on it. Or even if you want me to talk about warships, I will. The USS Texas. So, shame on me. I live actually pretty close to where the Texas is being, kept as a museum ship. It's on this side of Houston, so it's probably like 3.5, 4 hours away from me. And I haven't gone to see it, although I've been to the kid's in Baton Rouge, and my dad works in Baton Rouge a lot, so that's about an hour away. And the USS Alabama in Mobile is on the way to where we like to vacation, in the Florida Panhandle. So been to the Alabama a lot, and on vacations I try and go see museum ships. The Texas is a museum ship, and the camo I have on the Texas right now was like to raise money to help preserve the Texas. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I heard the Texas is being moved, which makes some sense. So, to kind of put in perspective, So the Kid is in the Mississippi River in Baton Rouge. The Kid's a Fletcher class destroyer. For those of you who are unaware, it is a premium ship in the game. I have some replays of it if you want to scour through the playlist of all the Warships videos. You can probably find a few good games on the Kid, or show up and stream and request the Kid. That's in the Mississippi, which is obviously fresh water, especially all the way up in Baton Rouge. I mean, I'm no water expert. I don't know when the salt water starts to get in. Also, the Mississippi is a river, so you assume like all the water's flowing out into the ocean, so the salt water wouldn't creep back in. This Königsberg is just like, bruh, get out my way. And I'm like, dude, I'm in slow Texas, but I'm not that slow. But yeah, so the Kid, it's kind of on the banks of the Mississippi, so when the river's low, it's like not even in the water. You can walk underneath it, which is pretty interesting, pretty freaky if you ask me. And it has like these like metal like trusses. I don't know how to describe it. It looks kind of like an oil rig that's like holding it up like on the outside, so like between the ship and like the center of the river. The ship, between the ship and the bank, is the walkway to get on it and all that. And Alabama, which is in Mobile Bay, so more salt water, definitely than the Mississippi. It's in like kind of like I like to describe it as like a concrete bathtub or whatever. So Alabama's still in water. In fact, I think Mobile used as a hurricane shelter. I mean, it's probably it's definitely safe. If you can withstand a shell, you can withstand a hurricane, some wind and debris. But it's in like a little concrete enclosure on the side of the bay, so it looks like it's all in the water, but it's really not. It's in a separate pool. And I think that's probably what they should do with the Texas. I don't know if anyone has any information about like the actual restorations or future plans for the Battleship Texas. Send me a link in the Discord. I'll be happy to read it and talk about it in one of these replays. So we are trying to shoot some ships. There's I don't know which ship it is. I think it's this Nuremberg is just very annoying. Overpin. We've been trying to kill him a long time. I keep telling people like, guys, shoot him. He's on low health. And I like to do that a lot. Like, that's one of the things I tend to do is if a ship's on low health, like those of you who are familiar with the channel know the Panzer kill. A Panzer kill is like this ship, say I had not done damage to it before, which I have. I've been, shooting at him quite a lot. But if I just saw the ship, I'm like, ooh, I want to kill him. And then I shot at him, and then this happened. Panzer kill. It's kind of a joke on our streams and all that, but the reason I encourage it is because you have to get ships off the water. And I'm using the spotter plane right now mainly to see over the island and was able to hit that first Nuremberg. But a lot of that, a ship with 1 hit point does as much ship with 10,000 hit points, or 10,000 is not actually a lot, but at full 1% health and 100% health deal the most damage. In fact, with the I think it's Adrenaline Rush. First of all, second of all, show me your sit, girl. Thank you. Love hitting me some citadels. And I completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, there's a captain skill, I think it's called Adrenaline Rush, where your reload time goes down when your health goes down. So, by some theories, low health ships do more damage, have more firepower. So, obviously you don't want to leave ships on full health, like that's just stupid, but you gotta finish them off. So, I encourage people to go for kill steals, get ships off the water. I think it's good for your team. And torpedo protection hit and ricochet, not the best hits, but good old New York gotta put him in his place. And I hear my AA going, I'm like, that's funny, I'm in a Texas, which the Texas has great AA, but it's all very short range, so it's only really good to protect you, which someone in chat had to tell me that the Texas AA, I'm like, the Texas AA is great, why isn't it shooting right now? It's because the airplanes are out of range. So we're trying to, kind of wrap up this flank. Unfortunately, our furry taco has been burnt, shall we say. Someone burned the tacos, and well, our division's still alive and well. Yoda and I each have a kill victim, soon to get one, I am sure. But we're just kind of chasing this New York, and the plan is to kind of go engage the enemies around key area B. They're trying to capture it and moving south like that. New York and Giulio Cesare. New York is on fire. Victim got himself a kill. Everyone in the division got a kill. Isn't it great? The good old Panzermarine, our stream division. And if you want Panzermarine, we have a little fledgling means like early starting out, right? I don't know. I need to learn more words. You know, kind of a startup clan. I mean, we've been around for a while, but you know, we're trying to ramp up operations, get us to a position where we can participate in clan wars. So if you are interested in joining the Panzermarine, we also have a Discord for that. If you join the Panzer Nation one for the channel and ask me about it, I'll happily add you to the Panzermarine Discord, and we'll get you in the clan. North American server, of course. We have had people, some of you wonderful viewers who are not playing on the NA server, and I feel bad for you, one, because you're not playing on the North American server, which is the better one. Not just me, you know, rattling my patriotic saber here. It's like actually good. Like, Victim is from Australia. It's like, yeah, the Asian servers are terrible, and I think he joined, and he was a closed beta player, as was I, and was Yoda Soda. We were closed beta players. I don't know the grammar on that. I'm a little mixed up. So good old Dearest Caesar has hit an island. Victim is probably toast. Or not. Yeah, those Russians are dangerous up at close range. Once I'm done doing the getting some of the French tokens or whatever, which those missions require you to be at least tier 5, then I'll play some of these lines that I haven't played before. Like before one of the streams, I was just looking through my tech tree. I'm like, wait, yeah, British carriers are a thing now. Why don't I have British carriers in? Rip Victim Raid. F's in the comments for Victim Raid, of course. And I was thinking, why don't I have British carriers? Like, why don't I have them unlocked in? Turns out that you unlock the carriers, the British carriers, not from the battleships. Like, I don't know if you still do or you used to for the Americans and the Japanese, but from destroyers. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think they've switched all the carriers to be unlocked through the destroyer branch instead of the battleship branch, which doesn't make sense to me, but whatever, dude. And I changed my fire to the Gepard because I had HE loaded, and I don't want to die, so that's always a good reason to do something. Preventing your ship from getting sunk in this game tends to be a solid strategy. So Yoda's falling to Königsberg into Area B. Hopefully we'll see what he is able to do. But this game's coming down to the wire. I mean, we have the same number of ships, 5v5. They have more caps, but we have more points. And it's going to come down to the wire. I mean, of course, my hope for this video is that a bunch of you are like, yo, Panzer, I saw the stream, dude. We know what happens. But some of you didn't, and some of you need to tune in every Friday, 6 p.m. Central. Again, not every Friday, but most Fridays. And if you want to, have a better grasp of the schedule, that's what the Discord is there for. So, trying to sing the Gepard. As of right now, I am yelling to Victim, not yelling, or what's a good word for this? Very intently asking, not like panic, but in a very concerned tone, I'm being like, Victim, what's the range of the Gepard's torpedoes? What's the range? Like, very curious, as in, curious in my own self-preservation. He's like, 8 kilometers. I'm like, yep, I'm in range, so I'm in danger. So there's a Murmansk right there who also has torpedoes. The Gepard, I'm like, oh, who do I shoot at? And I think I shoot at the Murmansk. I mean, it looks like I'm lining up for a shot on the Murmansk, so that would make the most sense. I do have HE loaded, but and I think the Murmansk is trying to torpedo me right here. And yeah, that wasn't good enough, so not great. But you know, we're just gonna serpentine it up and try not to die, as I say time and time again. Also, I think someone else killed the Gepard. I think Yoda did. Maybe. Did Yoda? It looks like he did. So, there we go. That's why I stopped aiming at the Gepard, because Yoda's like, I got him, or I'm aiming at him. And there's the Merman's torpedoes. He did miss. I put on the jukes. We're down a ship, so hopefully I can even the score right here. Turning to get more guns to bear, and kind of firing at a spread because I just need to land something. And see ya, nerds. Number 2. So I got my second kill. Luckily, this New York is on a lot lower health than I am. I also think I should be able to take out a New York and a Texas 1. You assume, so assuming he's a new player, because New York has been in the game since full release. When did they add American battleships in closed beta or open beta or normal game? I don't know. American battleships and like Japanese carriers were like the first things they added. So this is a very old line in the game. Like I think it's either the first or tied with the first line added. Show me your sits. See ya, nerds. That's 2 citadels, as I tend to say. Citadels are best enjoyed in pairs. You'd like to get them both at the same time, but 2 is 2 no matter when you get them. And a lot of damage, and he is gone. Pecan. We are now going to load high explosive shells because there are only destroyers left. And Yoda versus the Podvosky. Oh, this looks interesting. I feel like I think Yoda dies here, but his secondaries or his primaries, come on, and his secondaries get the job done. But rip Yoda Soda. I hate to make you comment F again, but F's for Yoda Soda. So it's me and a Fubuki versus a furry goat. Kilo Delta Kilo KDK. So got to cap. Do I mean go to cap, or do I mean we have to cap? Fubuki getting cap. There we go. That's what I'm telling him. And yeah, well, this is where the fun begins. This is why you should be watching this video. Hope you've stayed tuned to this long. If you haven't, well, you're not watching. If you have, you need to tell your friends, go watch this. This is coming down to the wire. This is a very close game. We might win with points. I think Victim has the mod that like does the math and is like, hey, your team or the enemy team will win within this amount of time. So it's a little tricky, being that they have 2 caps and we only have 1. It looks like they are catching up to us in terms of points. And, well, we need to capture key area B to make sure that we do. I'm launching the spotter plane. I don't think it'll find him, but I just tell myself these things because, well, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So putt-putting at my slow 20 knots, that was a bit of foreshadowing, or me just talking about the ship and not remembering what happens. You decide. I say it's foreshadowing. Yeah, I wish I could get in the cap sooner, but Fubuki, you cannot die, and we win. So there we go. I think that might be Victim telling us what's going on. There's the furry goat. Fubuki, don't die. The Fubuki, please don't. I hope the Fubuki doesn't die. I don't have a shot because of the island. I think this might be. I think this is a guns out the side of your turret type scenario. And the furry goat, man, no! I am the last hope. So we're down. I need this kill or we lose. And the furry goat should be running away because, well, then he would win. But, you know, there's always a chance, so you got to sail into B. No need to give up now. I have a lot of hit points left. I can take a hit. I probably should hit the heal, just the repair party, just because. I mean, it's not a significant amount at this point, but at this point, which I highly recommend, go back and watch this in the stream. Everyone's like, oh no, yelling like, you got to make the shot. Hopefully he, you know, we're all defeated like, oh no. No, we lost. So, I mean, it was a good game. I got 3 kills, got 2 citadels, 70,000 damage, nothing to complain about. But guess what? He is here. He is being stupid. And this is when the yelling starts like, take the shot! Like, you gotta hit him because I only have 1 salvo left. I mean, I could get Molt 2 in, but then he would have torpedoed me. So, gotta make it count. And we got him! That was close. That was a close one. He made a mistake. Absolutely. He lost the game for his team. I won the game for my team. I'm very happy with this result. 4 kills. Pretty good. 73,000 damage. Not bad, especially considering the tier. I got top player. Yoda got about half. Victim got second. So good job on the division on all accounts. And that Farragut got second on his team. So good for him too. I think I sent the Murmansk too. So I think a lot of their higher up players. But 73,000 damage, 15,000 from HE shells. Had to deal with a lot of destroyers and got a bunch off the Murmansk. 58 from the armor piercing, 59 damage from fires, yo. And did some damage to some airplanes. So only shot down 3, but the Texas does have good AA, which I think is why the carrier mainly ignored me in this game. Hope you all enjoyed this replay. If you did, I'm assuming you did if you still watch this video. Like I've said earlier, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, join the Discord, all of that, and consider supporting the channel through financial means if you really, really enjoy this content and want to see more of it. But regardless, thanks everybody for watching. Hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, this is Mikey, their Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds!